So
Yeah.
I've been recording for 2.5 minutes.
Don't lie.
That was a fucking lie.
Troll's my boy, mate. Troll's my emotional support animal for this fucking podcast. You can deal with Walkerly all fucking time.
You actually need one after you have a conversation with me, but
It's true. It's very true.
I might have to get my girlfriend a goldfish at some point. If I'm not capable of looking after anything bigger.
Strap a wee high-vis fucking vest round the hang and that.
Support fish.
Do not overfeed the support fish, it will burst.
Well,
Right, we'll stop turning down the arena. That would
Stop
be good.
distracting yourself.
yeah, stop it. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in to another week of the Unofficial Official Podcast. This week we've got a very special, very casual guest. Welcome to the podcast, Casual Guy. Hello there.
Oh, hello. I'm very happy to be here.
We're happy to
I was
have
about to
you.
say, I know I don't turn up often, but you don't need to call me a fucking guest.
I mean, at this point you pretty much are.
Glad that you finished there, though.
Remove the U and the S and we've got it, man. Yeah.
It's too much maths for me.
You're a
Oh,
gay.
okay, I got it.
Okay. There we go.
Fuck me.
Also joined this week by the usual three. So we have myself, Troll them all. We have El Capitan Privilege.
Hey.
And we have,
Yari.
it is. And we have Walkerly as well.
The Brock Lesnar of this podcast. And no, do not say your steroid spiel.
The Brock Lesnar. Does that mean some big Scottish guy's going to come kick you the fuck out the ring anyway?
Means I only turn up for the big events, the big paydays.
You're that casual guy. You're a big event, mate.
I'll be back
Oh,
with
yeah.
Cruz as one.
I don't doubt it.
Aye, well, it was my intention to get homeboy casual here on for several reasons. One, his fucking vids are good. Two, his patterns quite good. And three, he's just dropped a new video this week, which is, some of you may know, because he actually puts effort into his videos, as maybe what would you call 3 weekly, third week in a row, maybe monthly would be a more accurate.
I'd probably say monthly.
Aye. Monthly, MUNFLY,
Aye.
for any of those that can spell. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed this new one. I think pickup artistry, as we all know, as a sacred, a sacred pastime.
Of
that
virgins.
it's kind of like the basins of
So
of shaggers out there.
the main
But for any
question
that don't know, yeah.
the main question I have is, did you pick up any easy tips for us to become alphas?
Oh yeah, loads.
Because I don't know about you, but I'm a beta cuck soy boy, so
There's hope for you yet. All you need to do is sign up to like a really expensive boot camp and have a guy tell you how to harass women, and then you're good to go, mate.
it's fucking ridiculous.
No, it's great.
It's beautiful, man. There's a whole like sub community of this stuff. It's probably as close to the incel community as you can get, where
Without
you either
going
go
to
to the
jail.
dark side, you either go to the
It's
dark
like-
side or you go to the darker side again.
It's like outgoing incest. They're like all the mentalities of an incest, but they actually go out and speak to people.
Incel.
Incest don't tend to leave the house much.
They don't do that.
They've got everything they need at home.
It's a different type of manipulation there, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, man, fucking. So basically, for anybody that doesn't ken, what we're talking about here is a pickup artistry community, which is essentially grown-ass men who probably didn't get much poon back in the day, who have now decided that if they dress somewhat like a man going through a midlife crisis and harass women in a controlled manner, they can, I'd say, play the odds would be the right sort of phrase, and successfully bag one in every 10 to 15 unsuspecting victims. Would that be an accurate description of that?
Yeah, it's mental though, because I didn't properly go into researching like pickup artistry, and then like the other night I was on Reddit and I was like, oh, there must be a Reddit for pickup artists, and holy shit, it was like people posting videos of them like approaching women and asking like other people on the internet to like review their approach and stuff.
Do you remember that guy
It's
from Glasgow?
gold.
The fucking
He
the one
was
that
in
got
my
the
video
jail?
originally. Yeah, what was his name?
Addy A game or something.
Yeah, I had a whole bit in my video about how it was the only thing BBC Social ever done that's not utter shite. And then I thought it was just a bit of a tangent. I was like, oh, there's no need, so I just cut it out.
Ah, release the Addy cut.
I released a video on my old YouTube channel about him before I was funny.
Was that about your
So
respect and
I won't be
admiration?
linking it. But man, that situation was funny. He actually approached my girlfriend in the street in Glasgow.
No,
Oh hell no! Oh fuck!
Jesus, how many times did she fuck him?
So you're saying it's your girlfriend's fault that this guy's so full of his own shit?
I mean, apparently, right?
Oh no,
no,
I
don't
don't like where
start
this
Sixth
is going,
Sense with
man.
Apparently, he smells quite strongly of having not washed, and I was like, I kind of got a vibe when I was doing my research for my video on him. I watched an interview in this lassie, and it wasn't actually an interview. It wasn't him noncing someone for a change. But you could see her face, like it was the face as if someone had just shat next to you, and she was like, "Oh,
Do you know-
face was
do you know
like
what that
making
is,
a
bro?
horrible face."
Do
What?
you know what that actually is? That motherfucker thinks, right? Now, it's technically biologically true somewhat.
It's not.
Women
I
are
know where
supposed to
you're going
be
for this.
attracted to your pheromones.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, but that's only true if you're a big fucking alpha dog, like Big Walkerly over here.
like big talks about you selling the third person over here.
Yep.
About big head
I think
walker.
Casual guy's got a better chance than you, mate, because he's fucking taller. So his
Is he?
muscle.
Is he though?
Oh, aye, he's like 9
He's a
foot tall.
fat
bro.
fuck.
Yeah, because he's taller, the fucking the musk will just transcend from the heavens a lot quicker, I think. But
I think-
that's the idea, is that
Yeah.
your pheromones will attract.
Yeah.
I think that's taking it to the new level, kind of thing.
I heard excess body fat was trying to lose him.
He's still in this fat thing. What the fuck?
I think it was true before we had deodorant that it was a natural. You're attracted to
Yeah.
that, but then suddenly you've got fucking Hugo Boss, and you're like, that smells a lot better than your fucking rancid BO. Yeah, dirty
Yeah.
cunt. Like, no, I'm not up for that. So
Have a fucking shower.
yeah, have a wash, brush your teeth, run a comb through your hair. It's fine. But I think you're right. I think it's the pheromones thing, and I'm trying to be so alpha. He's like, oh, I'm so alpha with my BO. It's like, nah, you stink.
There's probably a lot more behind it as well. It'll be like a psychological thing. Like, maybe she'll want to take care of me. Maybe she'll want to wash my... Like,
I'm so alpha. I need a mother.
Yeah.
I generally know a couple of motherfuckers in the past that had that kind of thing going on. You're like, how the fuck is he got a missus when you can't breathe within a 10-foot radius of this motherfucker?
Oh, I hate that.
Sorry, I've not been within 10 foot of you, so I can't do one of
Sweetheart, you're never going to be 10 foot of me. My fucking radiance and fucking charm and shine would melt you like that scene out fucking Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. A film you wouldn't remember because you're too young. So sit down.
I've seen Indiana Jones, fuck's sake.
I'm pretty
You know,
sure.
we have these new things called DVD. They might not have had them in your day. They then became Blu-rays, mate. And now we just stream everything.
Those newfangled Blu-rays. Anyway, we're a bit off topic here. What I really want to know, casual guy, is I'm a fine ass chick, swagging down the street, kicking past you. How do you go about it? Like, you surely picked up some of this information for the pickup artistry. What is your go-to? What's your first thing you're going to do when you see my sexy ass wig in the street?
You just hit with one of these terrible pickup lines. Like, what were some of the ones I picked up? There was what was it? Oh, you looking for a stud because I've got the STD and all I need is you.
Oh, I like that one. That
That was one of my favourites.
Yeah, that's good. I think it was,
You like that one, Troll? Did that work on you?
no,
eh?
I seen it in a video with KSI and Stephen Tries and that, where they were doing like real life fucking Tinder.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
just went right.
Is
He
it the
literally went
KSI
up,
mob and a bunch of pickup artists?
Stephen Tries literally went up and went, are you looking for a stud? Because I've got the STD, all I need you. And she was like, no. Go away. It was like, okay.
I think the worst one I saw was like this video. It was like, it was just this guy and he walked up to women and he would like point at like their fanny and be like, are you going to eat that?
What the fuck?
It was just so forward. It was like, okay.
That's smooth. I'll give you that.
It's bad, but like the problem is women. Some women, speaking as a man, well,
I'm so
they
glad you
like the
clarified.
confidence. They like the it's 2020, mate. You got to fluid as gender. You've got to clarify. Sorry, they've got.
You have fucking lost it.
It's the confidence is what I'm getting.
Yeah,
You
you
just
gotta
fell
be
off
forward.
that. That line would not work for you. You would walk up and be like, sausage rolls?
I've got the perfect line anyway. Couple for Dick show, right? Apparently, this one because he's got a bit of community guys that are somewhat along the same lines, but didn't want to go doing that cheesy pick-up artistry. And they're not too far out of the incel, but they're very much skimming on that line of community because they can't get names, so they're sitting there going, what the fuck? And he's literally like, bro, just talk to them. Like, straight up, anybody you think you want to talk to, compliment their shoes. You compliment their shoes, their eyes will fucking light up. Doesn't matter whether they're into you or no, but they'll open up to a conversation with you.
That's actually really fucking true. I can literally vouch for that. The amount of people have been like, your shoes, what the fuck? Your shoes are really nice. Like, oh thanks, I'm so and so. And you're like, there we go. That's mine.
They
Right,
put a
there
lot
I'm
of
gonna put
a
effort.
something
lot
in
of
your
gay
drink.
guys in my life.
I'm gonna put something in your drink, and then that's that. Happily ever after.
To be fair, I knew a couple of guys. I've told this story a few times. We quite literally bumped into a couple of lassies in the street while we were standing there talking to them. And these lassies were on their way home. And they were kind of giving each other the eye a wee bit. And I think one of them nudged his mate and went, oh, fucking aim. And the lassies cottoned on. One of them went, aye, right, you fucking wish. And my mate, fucking shit you not, turned around and went, aye, you fucking wish. And by the way, it's a fucking rum and coke for me and just started walking away from them. You know, they two lassies stood there, dug into their purses, counted their fucking pennies, and followed them down to the pub. Went, bought them rum and coke and pumped them. Straight up, bro.
Nice.
It was like magic. It was like fucking motherfucker was like an evil Jedi or some shit. It's
You
like,
should set up a boot camp. There's a lot of money in it.
Yeah, you can get it for free when it should really cost you $274. So that's exceptional value for money.
I think it's like it's a difference between negging and being confident.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the pickup artistry is about being. It's just about trying to,
Break women down.
for lack of a better term, fake it till you make it. Whereas negging's more break them down psychologically.
Yeah.
Fucking just.
I have a brilliant business idea.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to start a new boot camp at the gym once it reopens after the fucking Rona fucks off. And instead of just getting you fit and instead of just being one of these lame pickup guys online, I'm going to teach you how to smash weights and birds at the same time.
Walkerly's just get 5 beds lined up in the gym. We just pauses like, here you go, just wait there. Do your weights, then get your hole, good to go, pal. It's like, what?
Well, it's probably really easy to get into because it's just like a like motivational stuff. Like, just read a couple of books and then you can just spout that on YouTube and people will be like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about.
And then
Let me
totally like
sub it.
change my channel to a fucking Minecraft Let's Play channel. And be like, this is what the real alphas do. Fuck you.
It fucking is, man.
It's the Walkerly fit. It's Walkerly fucks. I like it.
Wow.
Straight in with
that's
the
it.
OnlyFans.
I'm going to need to create myself yet another rectangle logo.
Walkerly fucks.
Give link to your OnlyFans now, please.
20% off until the end of the coronavirus.
So back till the end times. Yeah.
Who's your favourite? Who's your favourite pickup artist then you came across so far, Cash?
Oh, definitely the Evolution guy, Evolution Daily.
Yeah.
That guy, he's just, his videos are something else. Like, if you go on his channel, he's just got hundreds and hundreds, and it's all just the same thing over and over.
Well, if the advice is good, he just need to change it.
Yeah, exactly. But and like every video ends with that trailer for his boot camp, and it's just prime. But like they sell out. Like you have to go on a. When I was writing the video, I was originally gonna apply to go in his course because if you do the boot camp, he Skypes you to see if you're like worthy. I guess you do like a Skype meeting with him, and I was originally going to do it, but I don't. All the places weren't like LA, so I would have to like I don't know, make up a story that I was living there and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could
totally
actually face to face
catfished him,
take the
man.
piss out of someone and then
That
record
would have
it.
been amazing,
That
bro.
would have
Like,
been hilarious.
his
Yeah,
previous
maybe-
video, his previous video, I keep telling him, and he wouldn't fucking listen to me. He'd located an ex high school pop group, sex education kind of fucking pop group type thing that you were made to go to when you were younger, who's now a porn star.
What?
Yeah,
And
yeah. So it was. What was it called? Choices for Life.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember that? Yeah. So they
Yeah.
take you to the SECC in primary, and you'd watch like plays about. It was about going into high school and like you're gonna get addicted to drugs and all this
all these
horrible
improv
stuff.
groups and shit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
we had like
plays
a
and-
fake Cascada.
yeah,
tiles.
it was all that kind of stuff. And there was a boy band there, and it was like I found the video and I started watching. I was like, oh my god, I remember this. And then I recognised one of the guys on it, and then I spent ages trying to work out why I knew this guy's face, and then it hit me. I was like, oh, it's a porn video, which is quite sad to be honest. I'm like, I know this guy.
The fact that it's stuck with you as well is it must have been some pretty fucking good porn, man. You're like,
Yeah,
that face.
because I remember it because it was like it's one of these like fake driving school things.
Yeah.
And it was just it was like
Taxi.
I just found it so funny because it's like there's like plots and stuff.
Yep.
So he just stuck with, and the fact he's Scottish, I was always like, oh wait,
Is that the
And then,
fucking
yeah.
ginger guy with glasses?
he's like he's got like really strawberry blondish hair, I guess you could say.
Does he wear glasses?
think
I think I know
sometimes
who
he
you're
has-
fucking talking about.
Yeah, no, there's a guy
Right,
on
so
it.
you can relate to him about your
Yes!
porn search history later on in the DMs, okay?
But yeah, it was just
Oh,
it was
fuck's
the
sake.
I found out he was in that, and then he was also in like a TV show, and he was like Joseph in the musical for years, and he was part of this boy band that never went
Bro,
anywhere.
you
And he
need
had
to interview this motherfucker.
That's fucking
I don't
final.
think he's going to take it as a piss take. I think he can take it as a Shane Dawson kind of possibility here. Like being able to actually talk to this guy and break down his fucking life would be so interesting. Did you go to pick up
Yeah.
artistry school to get into porn?
I mean, I think it would be really interesting to go like, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, like I don't know if that's the type of content. I think Shane Dawson could handle something like that. Probably not me.
Did you feel
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure he also like lives in and stuff.
so you're happy wanking at the guy, but you're not happy talking to him? That's
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
Can't-
different-
can't
that's a
face to
different
face
story.
after that.
Yeah,
I can't look you in the eye after I've looked you in the eye.
But it's I just thought it was funny the fact like he's obviously tried all these different things and not done very well, and then he just went into porn. It was like he wins awards and shit.
That's
It's like the Oscars of
brilliant.
Pornhub.
What the fucking type of Chad you got to be win porn awards? Holy fuck!
Right, we're definitely in the wrong game. Fuck this. Fuck the podcast. Fuck YouTube. I'm away to Pornhub.
You could be winning like best blowjob scene award.
Anyway, not
giving it.
Pornhub. Pornhub supports sex trafficking.
I don't
Apparently.
know.
What?
I don't know if that's true.
What? Yeah, I'm
Well,
going to
apart-
call bullshit.
There have been videos on Pornhub, allegedly, where there have been women who were literally fucking missing, were sold into sex trafficking, and Pornhub had ads running on. It's
Yeah,
like
but
the-
Pornhub,
fair-
like YouTube, doesn't control everything that goes on
Yeah,
it.
they don't create
That's
the
very
content.
true, yeah.
That actually,
that doesn't matter.
I
It's
did-
a deviant website for degenerate people, and you shouldn't be touching yourselves.
Right,
Fucking-
we get it. You read dirty magazines. Fuck's sake.
Or are you like that much of a boomer that you read it? Is that like how
Aye,
you
still
get-
thanks over the page 3 girls in the Daily Star.
I was-
he gets off
Nuts and
exclusively on
Sumags were-
forest porn.
Nuts and Zoo Mags used to have some very informative articles. That's all I'm going to fucking say, right? Gents don't know
Aye,
what
but
you're
you
missing.
can't read. They were of no use to you.
Whoops, I've got to told you that. Eh?
I think my favourite thing say about the page 3 girls, right, is when they're like they make them do a wee quote and it's like on politics and it's like nobody gives a fuck. It's like Abby sitting with her tits hanging out going, yeah, the general election, I'm really hoping Labour win. You're like, Fuck
I'm
off.
going to start creating fake ones of them and just like have a blonde lassie with big tits and then above quote saying like, I'd give Bojo a BJ.
I don't see the problem with joining the Mujahideen. Just random, totally.
Just start punting them out on Twitter and watch what happens.
Right, well, I'd like to hear like some of this the mentality, some of these pickup artistry guys, like just everyday questions, man. Like you're talking about possibly doing a part 2 to this and digging a little deeper. I know there's specifically one American boy that I think I've seen a couple of snippets of him in your video, but you didn't actually like dive into him. He's one of the more well-known guys because he's been like interviewed on like fucking CNN, all your news channels back in the day. You might have seen some of these ponage clips where he's like literally talking to some bird who is squeaking and squawking. Sorry to use a highly misogynist term, but she was fucking. She's like, I don't know how anyone could get anywhere near you. And he's like, well, that'll explain why you're single then, hen. And it's like, oh, wrecked, bro. But this guy's one of the more prolific of them. He dresses like a fucking Satanist almost, like just pure black shirt, black trousers, black little goatee, black hair, fucking stud cufflinks, all that sort of shit. And he's one of the more enjoyable to watch, I think, because he doesn't come across too much as an asshole. It's almost like it's like if he was a character in The Office. Do you know what I mean? It's believable, so it's kind of endearing. It's like fucking Tiger King almost, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I love fucking Tiger King. He's the shit.
I just ordered a t-shirt with like the Tiger King on it. Off this website. It's like Emily, my girlfriend, she's a vet, and I was like, do you want to get one? She's like, Ian, I'm a vet, I don't really want to fucking but I was like, I'm fine to do that. So no, Tiger King's awesome. Yeah, it's like, I think it's all about like the people like I take the piss out of in the video. It's like I still kind of enjoy their content because they are just like a weird character.
It's
interesting people.
Yeah, like, cause if I met fucking that Aaron guy and went to one of his boot camps, I'd probably walk out and be like, he's a lovely guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's probably a lovely person.
He thinks he's just doing something great for these incels, helping them get their home. He
exactly.
thinks he's just a nice man doing nice things, which isn't a bad thing, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, if you can provide a service to people and help them out, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's good. I like looking at the weird aspect of it and being like, hey, let's just think about this for a second. Like, this is weird.
Yeah, normies aren't interesting, but the freaks are fucking brilliant. Like, see when it's the really weird people, you're like, you are beautiful and I love you. Keep this shit up, man. Don't ever stop.
Yeah, fuck. Anision was just on the Kill stream the other day there. A bit of a seedy, edgy type podcast, and it was fucking brilliant. It was really, really good. Obviously, Anision's one of the fucking very questionable characters. Has done some fucked up shit, but he's one of the car crash type people that you can't quite take your eyes off. You will sit and listen to a 10, 15, 30 minute, hour long video exposing all the shit he's done. But he kind of took a W against Chris Hansen and a bunch of his detractors because they all openly said, like, well, come on, you can fucking harass him and 1v1 him or debate him on this podcast. Chris Hansen pulled out, Repsian pulled out, all of them pulled out. They all shut the bed. It's bad because there was about 10, 20 things you could have nailed them to the fucking wall with.
I don't know.
That podcast,
I wouldn't attach. If I was like, if I had like a following, I wouldn't attach my name to anything that could potentially promote an Anision.
That's fair.
I would only do it in a controlled environment where I had 100% control over what was going to happen. Because if he got any gain from me, I'd regret it. So I wouldn't. I can see why you wouldn't want to debate him and give him any sort of opportunity.
Like, they didn't want to take the fucking L live, but in retrospect, you then just took in the L anyway, because he's the first motherfucker who literally Chris Hansen's been like, do you want to take a seat? And Anision somehow walked away with a W on that one. It's a small win, because he's still universally known as the fucking nonce of YouTube, but he's...
That's a pretty big title. It's a big title when you think about all the pedos on YouTube. The nonce king of YouTube.
It's probably a bigger trophy than the Pornhub trophies as well, to be fair. I made Chris Hansen walk away. Inscribed in the bottom of it. I fucking love it. What's your thoughts on Onision, man? You ever thought about dabbling into that side of YouTube, you know, following the huge trend of the anti-O movement, as it's called?
I literally have no idea of anything about Onision. Like, I've never looked into him. I've seen, like, I've watched videos where, like, people read his book and, like, critique it and stuff like that. I find the idea of him quite a fascinating character, but I couldn't sit down and watch him. And with the things I make, the reason I like looking for, like, the small side of YouTube is because it's, like, unheard of.
Yeah.
You know, if anyone types in Onision on YouTube, there's, like, hundreds of thousands of videos.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This man. I'd rather find, like, people like that Aaron fellow, and people are like, who the fuck is that? Like, but Onision, I don't know, he scares me. He looks a bit psychotic.
Do you know what? I watched Onision videos years and years ago. One of my mates put me onto the I'm a Banana video. It's where he's literally on a banana screaming, I'm a banana, and a song.
Great content.
It's
Love
fucking
it.
weird.
Viral hit back
But,
then, bro.
like,
Huge hit.
It fucking was. It was massive. And you look at me, you think he is unhinged. Even in that video, you're a fucking you're missing something, man. Like he's a crazy person, like a literal crazy person.
But I think he's got a bit of the pickup artistry about him, because like when you look at, like a few years back when he was doing very moralistic kind of videos and that, he would just sit and chart out why he was right and you were wrong, and why anybody that thought elsewise is actually a fucking moron. And as annoying as fuck as that was, that shit sold, and it's pretty much what made him.
But you know,
I think like they were going on about the kill stream, it was quite literally one of them was just going like, how the fuck do you do it, man? You actually convince all these women to come stay at your house and fawn over you and shit. He's like, no, I treated that teenager like shit. I was really horrible to her because I didn't know what to like get the wrong idea. Like, oh right, that's how you done it.
he negged her.
You just negged fuck out until she was obsessed with you.
The right opinion videos about him were really like quite
damning.
in depth, and they sort of give the side of the predator argument, because if you look at like how he fucking roped these lassies into living in his house, man, he is a fucking beast. And I don't mean that in the way that Brock Lesnar's the beast incarnate. I mean, he's a fucking beast.
I've just got this visual element like Walkerley sitting in a room full of Brock Lesnar posters just surrounded.
It was just because I'd already mentioned him. I was like, "Who the fuck do you call a beast?" And it's not like it's not you calling them a pedo. And I was like, "WWE's still on my screen in front of me." So
it's never off your screen. Apparently, your laptop never shuts down.
I just want to interject, Cap. Sorry, just to point out, you mentioned kind of he puts his videos up and he convinces people that he's right and that they're wrong. I think that's one of the big things I don't like about YouTube, is when people put up an opinion video, there's no discussion, there's no actually that's a bullshit point. People will hear it and go, oh, that's right, that's fine. Whereas like, actually they've just spoke a load of bullshit and you're just listening to it. I think that's one of the things where he can win so easily, because he's got nobody contradicting him, he's got nobody arguing back. So when he says shit, people just think, oh, that's gospel, that's right. And it's like, no, he's a fucking lying skeevy cunt. That's all wrong, what the fuck? That's
it's kind of the danger of YouTube, isn't it? Oh, that you get like a young base, just get on there and say like horrific shit. And then people are like, oh yeah, he's correct. Yeah.
Yep, it's fucked.
Yeah.
So who you talking like then is if we're talking end of the scale, and Onision's obviously one of the mere fucking known. Is there any like little YouTubers that you haven't done anything on, or you were thinking about doing but didn't really get into, like relatively unknown little skeevy bastards?
Not really. It's like the amount of shite I find that it's just not a full video. It's just like, here's a kid, like, I don't know, playing with knives, and like, it's most of the videos you find on the side of oh shit, there's not a series to them. There's not many like YouTubers that, I don't know, the only YouTuber I really dislike is Susie Lou.
Oh, this is
like,
Resonate PTSD right now.
Yeah, there's so many like content creators. Oh right,
I do not.
There's a bunch of videos on her at the moment, but she's like a Scottish YouTuber that she makes like reaction videos where she'll upload like a whole episode of like an anime, and she's just in the corner watching it.
What?
Oh, bless her,
like,
wee anime watching guy.
And like people have like memed her, and then she's now gone on this thing where she's like been copyright striking anyone that takes the piss out of her in a video.
That's the right model. That's how Onision made it. Yeah.
Nah, hold. So someone who uploads full anime episodes of her in the corner, someone else's content to make her content. she copyright strikes if they mention it. Fucking moron.
Self-awareness 100.
Did she not? Did she not block Kev like after fucking Resonate?
Yeah, she blocked me a while ago, and I don't know what I did because I probably tweeted her or something. Mean,
He literally
Is that why
he
you
tweeted
actually
that everyone
felt
walked out of her talk at Resonate, and he was like, "Oh, I'm blocked now."
Yeah, my mate Kev made like a vlog of Resonate, and he's got like a bit in it where he just filmed every single person leaving during her like con. Like, it was like fucking so many people.
That's fucking harsh.
Yeah, it was
It's
horrible.
bad enough that this anime reaction board got an actual talk at Resonate,
Yeah.
but
She was-
then someone went out of their way to just film the crowd leaving.
Yeah, but it was called like "How to Be a YouTuber."
Yeah, it was like the worst thing because
Step
I
one, how
slept
to keep
in
folks' attention.
right.
And
was
they'll
like-
fuck off.
There was like no one at it, and like I slipped in at the end, and like the people I was with were all at the back, and one of them was like, "I'm gonna ask a question." He's called the Husky Jerk. He hasn't made a video, but he just like went on the mic and just did their talk for them for like 10 minutes. He just like gave them like actual advice. And they were just sat on the stage like, right. It was hot. I've never felt more cringe. It was
Like, see, when you
horrible.
consider the caliber of creator they had at Resonate, you know, like it's like Will and E and stuff that obviously have cultivated huge audiences from semi-original content,
Mhm.
and they've given her a talk called "How to Be a YouTuber." She's not even a YouTuber. She's just a cunt that forgot to turn her camera off when she was watching the telly.
She's now got like a website where she does it all because YouTube like terminated her channel at one point. You know, you got it back. So yeah, I would never make a video on her because
You don't
there's
want
just
any
nothing
publicity.
to say. Too many people have done it, and
Yeah.
also I'm just not that type of YouTuber to kind of. I
You're
just
not
want to end people's
nasty. You
career.
don't want to
Yeah.
put in. That's
You're not
yeah.
nasty. Oh.
You know,
That's cute.
well,
That's
I'll happily
cute.
take the piss.
Guess
but-
what I'm doing the day?
Susie Sue video. It's a prep for WrestleMania and Brock Lesnar.
About to watch people get ragdolled about all evening. May as well do some myself today.
I don't want to know your Pornhub search history, bro. That's TMI for the podcast.
One thing I've
Oh,
always
but it's fine when Troll does it.
yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's all I talk about though. I don't have any other subjects or free thoughts. One thing I wanted to ask, casual guys, your videos are fucking lit. Like the quality of them is really good. You can tell a lot of time's been taken with editing. Roughly how long from conception to the actual full product being finished does it take? So obviously it's roughly kind of 3 weekly, as Cap says, for it to come out. How long is it actual kind of time thinking of the ideas and stuff to actually putting it together? Roughly for each video.
First of all, cheers. Thank you.
Welcome.
Fucking too long. Because I'm not like. It's not like one of these things where I take ages to make it. It's just I'm kind of a lazy bastard.
Yeah.
So like, it's like most of the time is finding the topic and writing the script. So I'll just search and then I'll set up like a document with all the links and I'll just pad them out. But then once it's like recorded, editing I could probably do in like a few days if I just sat and bashed it out.
Yeah.
But unlike now, where I'm not working, but usually when I've got a full-time job, it's quite hard because it's like I'll get a few hours here and there.
Try to juggle. Yeah.
Yeah, but most of the time, it's the longest time it takes is finding all the pictures and clips and memes that go in it because it's
Yeah.
like
It's fucking
every-
chock full of them, man. It's great.
yeah, it's because I thought the green screen was such a great idea, and then when you start, everything you say needs like context to it, and I'm like, sake. Yeah, it's if I had an idea, and I had free time, I could probably bash one if I had the time, but it
Okay.
just takes so long to find topics.
Yeah, that's the.
'Cause there's
You've
so
had a lot
shite.
more success this year as well, though, like because obviously last year your videos were same quality, but
Mhm.
you admittedly yourself you weren't getting as many out. Whereas
Yeah.
fucking since maybe November last
Mhm.
year, you've been pretty consistent.
Yeah, I
when you
mean, I'm
upload.
going for once a month, but
Mhm.
at the moment I'm trying to do more because quarantine and shit.
It-
But
Have you considered maybe having some in a backlog? Just making some, getting them ready to go, and then doing them once a month and sticking to that schedule. That way you're kind of ahead of the
I
game.
like
and
I
get
like
them long.
usually having two on the go. So I like doing is trying to write two and then recording two,
Yeah.
and then I have ready to kind of edit.
Okay.
But it's usually like when I have a topic, that's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, idea of doing 2 is just too much because like
Yeah, you totally immerse yourself in the topic.
I get quite into these. It's quite sad. Like
Like the
Like,
time
I'm
you
like-
wore
I'm
the
like-
wet jeans, you can say it.
yeah, like when you find something like that, it's just like I need to, like when you find out about people that drink their own piss, it's like okay, I need to get in.
Piss drinking.
Like you find like people drinking aged urine, you're like, I need to find this out.
Like what? the
I need
actual
to
fuck?
try my own urine. Yeah, I feel
Yeah, you see if my search history ever came out, people would
Think you're a fucking degenerate. Yeah.
you're a fucking degenerate.
What is?
How has he watched 576 fake taxi videos in one fucking week?
Fake driving
just-
school up as well. It's bizarre.
just think like when you see one of my videos and I've got like 3 or 4 videos in that, I've probably watched over 100 of that topic.
Ah,
So it's like I go quite deep into the topic, but
That's
some
why,
of it's just too much.
That's why the quality's so high though, because you do take that time and you put that work in, and that's the thing I struggle with is doing anything
Hmm
at all.
No, I get you because I'm just so lazy. The amount of times it's like I just want to play Darksiders. Like, I just patch the video.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just gonna ignore this. I got fucking Resident Evil 3 today, so I'm probably.
Oh,
gonna
I
do
really
it.
want to get that.
This podcast will be out in 6 weeks.
Yeah, probably.
that's banking basics down the fucking pan.
Do you know,
Well,
Matt? One of my mates is saying he's like, you've got one out, but he's like, I think it'd be really fucking funny to just meme it and just never do another video, and just have this podcast where you talk about content creation, you're all about it, and you have one video that you made, and you just never make another. And I was like, I could do that. I was like, no.
That's basically what I am now. I
We
made
talk about it and
videos
just
for a
fuck
year,
all.
and then just like now it's like every time I turn up here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to make a video. Actually, watching Casual convinced me to get a green screen,
Oh, yeah,
and
do that.
I've used it like 3 times. One of the
Eventually got
videos
green screen and
never
never
even
made
made it out.
videos again.
Never made it out at all. I might use it tonight actually if I stream WrestleMania. I might use my green screen
Oh,
just
good man.
because the backdrop's a bit boring because it's just white with a picture.
Yeah.
So I might just drop some stupid imagery behind me.
Mhm.
What?
You
do
got away with streaming that on Mixer?
I'm not going to stream WrestleMania. I'm just going to stream my reaction.
Oh,
to
your
it.
reaction? Alright, I was going to say,
Yeah.
shout Susie Sue. She'll tell you how it's fucked up.
So, yeah, she knows how to get away with it.
Apparently, WWE might actually be worse than Susie Lou because they like body streams like instantly when they fucking stream their
Oh
shit.
yeah.
I watched
You know, Vince
SmackDown
McMahon's sitting there just spamming the fucking WrestleMania terms
Yeah.
and that.
Well, I sometimes watch SmackDown on Twitch and like see the amount of times you're like you click on a stream that's just started and then like 10 seconds later the channel's been like fucking destroyed and you're like, oh well, class.
What?
I reckon they have a division that watches Twitch.
Yeah, they will. They've got enough fucking money to do it, man.
Yeah.
So you just go, just constantly refresh the search for.
Yeah, just watch
delete.
Twitch. Anyone that uses the letters WWE. Even their games, can't even stream their games. Just
Yeah, fuck that.
fuck them.
You were going to ask something, Troll?
Yeah. What is it you actually edit with, Casual Guy? What is your?
So I use Premiere.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to use Sony Vegas and I hated it. And then I got Premiere, but I'm quite lucky with my job. We get the Adobe suite through it.
Ah, nice.
So I have the full Adobe suite,
Use
but
that
that's
trick.
what I've always used. So I'll use that. Occasionally a bit of After Effects
Yeah.
and occasionally Audition if I can be arsed making the audio good. Most of the time it's just can add a denoise and just go with it.
I literally can't use After Effects. I've tried.
It's a pain in the arse. Like I fucking hate it, but
Watched
I
like
need to use
4
it sometimes.
hours of tutorials on it as well, and it's like, nope.
I just hate the fact that I use Adobe, but like all the programs they work the same, but all the shortcuts are completely different.
Yeah, that's
I
a
go to
fucking
cut in like
mistake.
Audition and it's R instead of C, and I'm like, who the fuck designed this? It's just a small
It's as if they got different teams for each app in their suite.
That's
and they
what
were
it
just
feels like.
Right?
It's like, fuck's sake, guys, come on.
They put the same skin on it and stuff and use the same terms, but then like underneath it's like, nah, we can't do things the same way. That would just confuse people.
Yeah, fuck.
We need to let people know it's a different fucking app. Come on.
Yeah. But no, Premiere, I think it's the best out of everything I've used.
Okay.
Yeah, I rate Premiere as well.
It just like Vegas is really fast, I think, like to use, just for the in-depth stuff. Just download Premiere, just illegally download it. It'll be fine.
Like
I
fucking
think it's quite
Leafy
easy to
Wee's
learn as well.
iDubbbz response.
Oh fucking yeah, I saw that.
30 seconds with the fucking Sony Vegas free edition, trial edition. You said the only reason it was 30 seconds is because that's as long it'll let you fucking render.
Amazing.
I love that though, man. It's like I've got like a wee thumbnail generator app on my fucking man, and it sticks to me thumbnail generator fucking widget in the bottom right. But I'm like, well, fuck it. Give me, if I'm not paying $2.99 to remove thumbnail generator from where there's going to be a goddamn timestamp anyway, like fuck, you know what I mean?
Here's a tip for anybody listening and you guys as well. If you're looking for a thumbnail generator for free, Adobe Spark is really fucking good, and you can get it already set to the size. You can put text and shit in it. It's literally on the website as well, so you can literally download the thumbnail, rattle it in, and you're good to go. It's pretty painless.
Yeah.
I downloaded that, but I was feared to use it because it put three icons on my phone, and I'm like, which one?
Scary! Just go to the website, man. Honestly, see, once you got your PC running, just literally go to Adobe Spark, log in. There's an option that starts off with the logo on it, and you click it and click delete, and it goes, do you want to remove the watermark? You go, yes, and it goes, okay. He's like, alright, cheers, mate. Bye. It's really fucking useful.
What's your formula with thumbnails, man? I know obviously you've got a bit of a theme going, like pink colours, the painted kind of writing text and stuff like that. You find that's working or not, or do you give a fuck or not? Like we were talking earlier.
It's kind of like I like things being consistent. I just get kind of bored.
Uniform, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like, so I tried at one point. I wanted everything to be. Like, I'm really into collage art, just stick and paste and shit.
Yeah.
My channel banner and like most of the stuff I do, and even the videos are quite collage-like. So I went through a phase of trying to make the thumbnails like that. It's like on YouTube, you just have to make them simple.
Yeah, otherwise
they were too busy before, so now I just colour some text. I hate text and thumbnails, but everyone says you should do it. I personally hate it. Yeah, just the simplest I could get it to the point where it's like, but yeah, I don't know how to do thumbnails. There's people that got it into an art form where they're just like, this gets views.
But I think the consistency with your stuff and the mix with like a green screen and you do the pictures yourself, like I fucking personally 99.9% of the time see anybody who's got their face in a thumbnail. Oh, it fucking drives me crazy. Like you just scan through Philip DeFranco's fucking back catalogue, and every week it's some concerned look, or we need to talk look, or disgusted look, or haha. It's like, nah, fucking, shoot me in the face. Whereas you're actually getting a wee bit more just body language, or sort of looking at the thing that's kind of memeish. Like, I like that.
Yeah, like I think I'm trying to keep it consistent, so it's just the colours that people recognise, or like the text, so I don't need to be in it.
It's thematic almost.
Like, yeah, the only one that I really love is the one where like that porn star one where I've Photoshop myself in the fake taxi. I'm so proud of that. I was like,
that was one of your more
fantasy. I'm literally a graphic designer by trade. Like I do it for a living, and like I sat and Photoshopped that, and I was prouder than anything I've ever done.
You actually sat with your green screen trying to make it. Does this look like I'm in a taxi?
Yeah, I had to take like 20 photos, put them in, be like, that's not right.
I had to take a cock out. I had to, start an OnlyFans,
Yeah. No, I think it just make it eye-catching is the kind of... I mean, what do I know? Fucking... I have no advice for anyone.
That's the point. It works, man. It works. So any fucking obviously we don't like to go into spoilers, but is there any sort of fringe you can maybe give us a wee titter, a wee taster, a wee nip of what's coming to the pipeline?
I guess so. I mean, I'm not set on a thing. I'm kind of looking at like weird tutorial videos, like how-to videos on YouTube.
Nice.
Oh.
I found one where a guy did like a full in-depth tutorial of how to put your fist through a wall. Like it's really in depth. Like he goes into like the position of your hand, break your, and it's
like going across the wall with a stud finder. Making sure.
Yeah, he genuinely measures like parts of the wall to make sure they're hollow, and he just puts through a wall. So I want to find stuff like that, but nice. I like finding channels, but it's just so hard to find ones that aren't just noises and stuff. You know what I mean? The weird side.
With that being said, you're always open to any suggestions as well.
Yeah, generally,
So Twitter and stuff. Anybody
if
thinks
anyone
anything.
ever finds weird shit, just send it my way. I'm
If
hungry
anyone
for
ever
it.
has a video idea, send it.
Well, I'm really glad to say as well, and I need to say thank you for keeping the wee dance segments at the end. I'm a huge fucking fan. You were talking about cutting up, but your latest one, you did get homeboy for the pickup artist fucking
Yeah, I had to
doing a little
'cause
jiggle at the end. That was brilliant.
It's like trying to get people to watch the end, and like,
Yeah,
I just think it's the most fun I can have with.
Yeah.
it's a weird organic thing where you just putting some fucking daft tune on,
Yeah,
a dancing silhouette wise and shit. I mean, I know it comes off a bit seedy, like I'm like, Alexi, you dance, boy, into those videos, but not genuinely, like it's fucking, it gives you a good vibe and a good feeling at the end of
And
a
I
video
like-
as opposed
I like
to the
when I
typical
can-
wind down shit, Ken.
I like when I can theme it. Like when I did a video about like people that do stunts, and they all listen to Insane Clown. What is it? Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could like theme it by having their songs at the end, and it feels like it's thought of. Most of the time, I just find whatever tune I'm into at the moment.
Yeah.
Bro, I need to get you hooked up with this guy I know, Kyle, Andy Scott's found. He's not been in the Scots for a while, but I'm going to drag him back. Dude is obsessed, like fucking no, like he's not what you would consider a juggalo. He's not running around with the face paint on, but dude knows about Insane Clown Posse. Me and him chopped up at Insomnia last year, and I fucking spent half a night at the pub talking about it. I'm like, what? That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
It's
Lore.
a weird sub-genre.
Yeah.
I love it
So,
though. It's great.
I've looked up their two films that they done, Big Money Hustlers, and then the Western spin-off Big Money Rustlers, and they're on fucking YouTube. I've got a Backyard Wrestling 2 for the PS2 where they both appear, and I've also got links to their Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Bruh, we need to like just fucking Skype you in or our Discord you in for a little bit of watch along. We'll sit with Kyle and chop up the entire lore of Insane Clown
I'd be
Posse.
so game for that. Yeah.
Fago the lot, man. We'll order some Fago online, and we'll fucking chug it up.
Give it some big whoops, and we'll.
Yeah, them two are just like, what are these two dorks talking about? But you don't know. You're not down with the posse, bro.
I've
You know what
heard of
I'm saying?
Insane Clown Posse. I've not dove into that lore yet, but it's mental for what I've seen.
Fucking magnets.
crazy.
What are they about? That's one of the lines.
Every time they get mentioned though, it just makes me think of the video that was it Count Dankula did about the daughter of one of them's a furry.
Oh shit! No, I've been meaning to watch that one.
The fucking Snake Busters or something they call the video, man. Oh Jesus Christ!
Damn.
I actually nearly just
Casual
like
guys just slowly writing that down. Excuse me,
Yeah.
what? A juggalo
genuinely
furry?
just nearly fucking headed a bus after watching it. I was like, my God.
Walker Lee, you're not Brock Lesnar. Do not assault fucking big moving on metal objects like that.
I'm actually convinced the reason I've never been ran over is because cars are afraid. They wait for me to cross the road. They're like, don't cross the pavement, don't cross the pavement.
I'm just like, check his state of this boy. Ah, brilliant. Right, it's devolving
see
into one of
his,
those slagging matches.
That's every conversation I've had.
What you guys say, Cash Sauce?
Oh, I'm just gonna make a joke about Kelly's insanely neon Yeezys that time I saw.
Yeah.
Walker
The
Lee's got
soles on them are
Yeezys?
cracked now because I wear them every day.
They're like the most outrageous color of just to wear Yeezys is bad enough, mate. But
This Mac
Neon
using
yellow.
Yeezy wearing motherfucker.
Can I just say, right? They are the comfiest trainers I own, and I
I'm
fucking
sure
work
they
at a
are,
gym, so I need
but-
to wear comfy trainers.
you sound like my
So I'll
dad
go
when I'm
them
like,
for, like-
why are you wearing fucking Crocs or something? And he's like,
Oh, Crocs are lit as well. Crocs are fucking where it's at.
Oh, God.
Crocs and
No.
Yeezys. I say that as I'm wearing my girlfriend's slippers, but I don't have slippers.
Stay classy.
Slippers was a
Luckily,
bit.
the
a bit
ultimate
much.
Chad. So comfortable with his sexuality, he wears his bird slippers.
I went
love
out to a delivery driver the other day and he was like, oh, nice slippers, mate. And I just looked at him, I was like, you want to fucking push down these stairs?
Damn.
Fucking
And
big
they just
man delivering my. I know. Big man
Fuck off,
delivering me
COVID,
my fucking Amazon deliveries. Can't you say that, big man slagging my slippers?
Take that, essential worker.
That's when he finds out I ordered a baseball bat just for slagging my slippers.
Hold on till I check this order. Think.
5-star review on Amazon.
Yeah. Do you know how you mentioned fucking furries and stuff? Have any of you watched All Gas No Breaks on YouTube?
No.
It's-
Rings a bell. What the fuck is that?
It's literally a guy, he just drives about in an RV and he does, it's like kind of news style interviews on different things, and he goes to a furry fest in one of them, and it's fucking phenomenal. You should give him a watch. I think it's kind of similar content to yours, Casual Guy, but it's got a lot less editing. He actually goes out and interviews people. It's phenomenal. It is so fucking good. All gas, no breaks. He's quite serious and you think he's taking the piss. But the main one that I've seen is the furry, and by the end of it, he's like, he's getting involved and he's just getting absolutely steaming, dancing away at a fucking big furry party, and he
becomes a furry.
He pretty much does it. He's like, I'm the fuck eagle or something like that. He calls himself. It's fucking phenomenal, man. Honestly, if you have to watch one video, go All Gas No Breaks and watch him at the fucking fur fest. It is so fucking funny, man. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that and the Frederick Knudsen video on the origin of furrydom is really cool. Not cool in the sense of furries are cool, but it actually branches from the cartoon art. And what happened was there was a ban on like drugs and violence in cartoons back in the day. There was like, the government were literally like, yeah, we're going to censor that for anyone under the age of 18. So the way they circumvented it was that if they made them animal characters, they could get around it. And that was the birth of the degeneracy, because then people started actually fucking having these subsexy, like, what, draw this.
Oh, I always
fox,
thought it
but she's
was
got titties.
I always generally thought it was because of Lola Bunny.
No,
Yeah, that
was
almost
probably an
funny.
offshoot. It was a product of violence and drugs being banned in cartoons. Like this, bans and fucking cracking down on shit like this only spawns worse little nooks and crannies for people to get even more degenerate down. It's fucking interesting. I love it.
Furries are fucking weird, man. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
fucking
I've thought about doing but it's just such low-hanging fruit at this point.
Yeah.
See Ethan from H3H3.
Yeah.
He fucking tweeted about Keemstar today, and this like rando replied with her persona. And he replied again. He was like, "I just nutted so hard," and then it fucking degenerated. She was like, "That weird thing where you like donate that, like, do you know that you fucking did an action? And it's like asterisk nuzzles you," and I was like, "Fuck me." Oh. I was like, I need to take all the YouTubers off my fucking Twitter because it's just horrible.
Yeah,
So this shit every day.
Especially that Ethan. Fuck him. No, listen. I woo out there to any of my other brother kin.
Ooh.
Okay, we do not hate on furries.
Yes, we
on
do.
this, well, Buckley's just never been shagged by an animal yet. That's his problem.
That implies that everybody else has. Only hedgehogs.
Is it now 1 in 3 people on this podcast is not on a fucking register?
That needs to be the t-shirt for the fucking podcast.
1 out of 3 not on a register.
But yeah, on that note, folks, I think it'd be a good place to wrap up before we do end up on some kind of register. But
That's my next neck tattoo. I'm the 1 of 3 that's not registered.
1 of 3. Yeah, I like it. Cash, what's your details? What, shout out your Twitter handles and your channel and stuff. Where can folk find you? All that sort of good stuff.
Everything is just under Casual Guy. Maybe 2 Y's at the end on maybe Twitter. I can't remember.
Hey,
Casual Guy, all one word.
Casual Guy.
Are you on the
all
gram?
one
Mate?
word.
Are you on the gram?
No.
Only weekends.
Only last
I
night, mate,
lurk.
fuck's sake.
I lurk on it. I don't post anything.
Ah, one of them.
I'm one of them.
Sweet. And you're streaming over at Mixer as just Casual Guy as well.
I believe so. If it's not, people will know because they won't find it. But no, it should be. It should be.
But serious note though, folks, do check this guy's content out. It's fucking cracking. He's really been coming up the past few years, specifically turning it up notch by notch every fucking video. So really happy that you're a good chunk of time here to create content.
Thanks for having me on, because I've been listening since you guys started.
Oh fuck, man!
That's who the one listener is that's not.
I'm always lurking, mate.
Oh, don't say lurking. Oh, you're lurking like the Instagram. Oh no, we are not a fake taxi podcast. So how dare you?
He actually only listens because he's looking for content.
Yeah, that's it.
This Captain Privilege guy is a fucking weirdo, isn't he?
Nonsense in the podcast world, like, oh god.
I have warned you before. I'm going to make a mega cut of you saying nonce and pedo-esque things. Oh no, it's going to happen.
Help myself. I am what I am.
But we are that we are. Yeah, you want to round us off, mate?
Yeah, thank you very much for going on. Check him out. Casual Guy makes content on 2/3 of the Unofficial Official Podcast. So, and it's pretty lit shit.
But his is worth watching.
It is. It actually is.
How fucking dare you? How dare you?
Cap's gonna go have a crank.
A cry wank.
This is where we end up by the end of every podcast.
Just vulgarity. It's great.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah, we'll find somewhere to cut. Runaby here. That's perfect.
Absolutely.
Cut right after he said we'll find somewhere to cut right about here.
No, Joe, I'm gonna cut right after you said. Cut right here after he says. Tell me to cut.
Cutception. Fuck.